it is Thursday, March 28th. Welcome back to the vlog. So, big things have been happening here in this country over the last few days, and will potentially be happening because of the last few days in a few months. We won't know for sure whether or not there are going to be giant, major differences, potentially wonderful differences made in this country until the summer. But over the last couple of days, the Supreme Court has heard arguments for and against both Prop 8 from California and DOMA, the Defense of Marriage Act, which say, if I'm allowed to overly simplify things, that gay people should not be allowed to get married ever, and that marriage is only between one man and one woman forever and ever. Amen. Personally, I think that both DOMA and Prop 8 should be smacked down hard. I think they should be smacked down really hard. I think they should be smacked down in so hard, sort of like the cereal box in that commercial with the basketball player whose name I can't pronounce, where the mom just kind of tosses the Wheaties into her shopping cart and the basketball player just pops up out of nowhere and smacks it down so hard that the box explodes and cereal goes everywhere. That is the type of smacking down that I want DOMA and Prop 8 to get, because I think that if you're in a loving and committed relationship with another consensual adult, it is nobody else's business whether or not your junk matches. I feel no need to really clarify that. I think that pretty much sums up my point of view on it. I think, humans are humans are humans, and as long as you are a good human and you try to do the right thing and you try to lead a good life and you're not trying to go out and hurt people, more power to you. I don't care who you're attracted to. Go be you, because who you are is awesome. That said, and this is going to make you mad, so I hope that you will stick with me for a minute so I can explain myself, which I can hopefully do in a couple minutes or less in a way that makes sense and makes you not hate me. I understand, at least I think I understand, why so many people are against the idea of gay marriage or homosexuality at all. I am not. I don't agree with them being against it. I don't. I've already stated my opinion on the matter. I think I get it, because I don't think it actually has anything to do with Jesus. I don't think it has anything to do with the children. I don't think it has anything to do with the Old Testament. I don't think it has anything to do with tradition. I really don't. I think those are scapegoats. I think those are excuses. I think the reason that people are so against this is because it's different. It's not something that they would do, therefore it has to be wrong. And that is a pervasive and corrosive and very popular, if we can let popular mean a bad thing, way of thinking in this country. In this country, we have promoted for eons, okay, maybe not technically eons, scientifically speaking, but for a really, really long time, we have promoted the notion that, if I can borrow a colloquialism from about a decade ago, that if you're not with us, you're against us. That by someone else not living the way we live, they're attacking the way we live. Even though they're really not. They're just trying to live their own life and do things the way they think they should be done. But because those things don't match what we think, we get upset and we get angry. And it happens on both sides of this issue. It really does, because there are plenty of knee-jerk reactions that anybody who's against it is automatically wrong and bad and stupid and ignorant and awful. And while I tend to get angry with people who are openly against gay rights, etc., they aren't automatically awful people. They just think differently. And so maybe, if instead of saying, you have to think like me in order for me to believe that you have a legitimate point of view, we should just let people be who they are. I think the harder we try to fight the traditionalist way of looking at this situation, the harder the traditionalists are going to dig in, because that is what we do when our beliefs we feel challenged. When someone challenges the way that we think or feel about something, we dig in because we're convinced that we're right. It doesn't matter what side of the argument you're on. That's what you do. And so I think that's why there are so many people who are so vocally completely fundamentally opposed to this idea. I don't think they actually think that gay people are bad. I think that it's something they don't get, so it's a challenge to them, and challenges are the same as an attack, and so they react the way a person does when they feel like they're attacked, which is not always the best way to react. It's, we've all been there. And so, I have no real solution to this. This is the part where I would say, and here's how we fix it, but I don't really know how to fix it. I just think that that's why it is the way that it is, and maybe instead of everybody on every side of this condemning all the other sides, we might all try to listen to each other and maybe have some patience and some compassion, because why not? So that's it. That's what I think about it. I really hope I haven't just talked in circles, but I'm going to publish this anyway and put it out there, and I hope that you guys all still like me. And if you don't, I guess that's okay too. But I hope you still like me, and I will be back sometime again before the end of the weekend because of my 2 vlog a week rule, and this is the first time I've vlogged this week. Before I forget, have a really happy Easter if you celebrate Easter. I hope your Passover is going well if you celebrate Passover and Yom Kippur. Have a wonderful tabletop day if I don't talk to you before tabletop day, which is this Saturday. And that's it. Okay, I'm at 6.5 minutes, so I'm going to go. Thank you for watching. I hope that you will continue to watch me. I hope I haven't completely offended you. And I will be back sometime. Have a great, however many days it is until I see you again. Love you all. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you soon. See you later.